stream up. Looks like it. Yep. Alright, let's see if we can get this underway. Alright, last time we got through, I think. Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's get this underway. I think we were just through the first one, we're reviewing, I think. Afraid? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow. Flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your phone with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's all sort of a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica on my phone. Great job. I was going, oh, in my head while I was reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to do something so deep. I guess I just estimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it always counts to put, when I put effort in. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes that kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, while allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which assuming Yuri has this at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry. Don't worry. You do your own thing. I'll just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure we'll end up trying something or different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always keep what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write everything you want. It's not like you have to worry about impressing him or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident in someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Give me 1 second to fix my chat. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go with it here. Never mind. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the directions. Spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. Angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No. I can't see. I reel blind like a film left in the sun. But it's not too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching fear into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. and he, on the other side, was looking in. Damn. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between whole words and lines. When performed out loud, it could be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here, Monica's writing the tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. You just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark ink puddle or dark puddle of ink. So just move your head and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Who should I go next? Anyone want? You guys got a choice of where I'm going? Yeah, I guess I'll go with the first one on the list. Dot. This is a good poem. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm kind of a guy who would be writing poems in his spare time. Am I the kind of guy? Yeah. I guess you're right. But that's why I'm impressed with it. To be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write on it all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you really are part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but I won't break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Lucian. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much that means to her and all, yeah. And I'm gonna make sure that you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm not really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. I feel like I've seen this format in poetry before. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's secret, but I trust you, too. If it wasn't for you, I could never sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. The fuck did that any come from? Sayori. This is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit? You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It come out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last time. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Oh wait, this is me. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I list next? Well, I only got one answer for it, so. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Not a bad poem. If a little, what's the word? Just a little short. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But is it the point of poems to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what I mean. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. I didn't expect that from the youngest one here. Did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. What is this guy trying to get into a harem? I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It is as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Instead of just being nice, there's no way I can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, glaring at their poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissingly returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could call it, say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just mean the language, I guess. I was trying to trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have tried that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Huh? If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Lucian did too. So based on that, I gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Lucian liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that blank appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way and make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? You know that... What? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as he walked in he started showing up. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned toward me as they just noticed I was standing there. Lucian, she's just trying to make me look... It's not true. She started it. If he could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, they would have... This wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not just force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Well, wait. There's no reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. The only way to convey complex feelings is meant to meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing anyway. But whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Honestly, I'm gonna have to pick the third one. I never touched this. Natsuki measured me drawing up any words I had in my mouth, so instead I turned to Yuri. But the expression is definitely defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything better. Sayori? Yeah? Yeah. Everyone is fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can we two of them keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? What's her problem? This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair that the others interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing just because they give so many feelings with a few words, and Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint a beautiful picture in your head. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori. Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her and with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face and starts glaring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in her return. To be honest, it might come off as a good leader and I can recognize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Uh-huh. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't being able to say anything either. Well, I guess that means Sayori's amazing on her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing our poems? It was lots of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Lucian, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone. Awesome! In that case, well, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out better. Even better. I think to myself. I did learn about the kinds of poems everyone likes. Well, any luck with that means I at least can do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Lucian, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Saudi beams at me. It truly has been a while since Yodi and I have spent this much time together. I really can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yudi and Natsuki. Does that kind of stuff happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why you'd make good friends with, or they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori hasn't caught onto this, onto the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Or okay! Yeah. Let's do this. Anyone got an idea of what I should... Journey. Wow, let's see. Playground. Intellectual. Sensation. Awesome. Or heartbeat. Doki Doki. Prayer. Frightening. Philosophy. Treasure. Oh, and whatever I clicked. I was spamming that. Another day passes and it's time the club's meeting already. I've gotten more comfortable here in the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to being in the club. You being in the club, that's all. I see. That's pretty simple thing to get in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come to me with me to buy snacks? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse? Or why don't you take a look at your purse, Haroldie? Yeah? Why that all of a sudden? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Slightly nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open, then turns it upside down and has it spill out on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I could see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted the excuse to take you on a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that leaves only one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Usually suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that you were listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yudi, tell him to let me borrow money. Don't get me involved in this, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yudi. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no real way you could think that. You were right enough, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That! Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plop. Cap. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... A cookie? Sure enough, a giant cookie was wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Saudi rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a bite. So good. So good. Saudi suddenly slaps her hands over her mouth. A bit more tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Or you're going over a lot with just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bit of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave that one to you? Fine. Still. I'm happy that you shared one with me. Saudi gets her seat and goes by Natsuki and wraps her arm around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Saudi off him. Saudi suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? A mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Funny. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. And you don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry. I'm super sorry. I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club room over a boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall, and to be honest, I kind of got lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always been wanting to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. Here, I'm gonna probably get through Monica, and I'm gonna call the stream. Or right to it. I didn't mean to do any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. Love to hear the chance once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So did I miss anything? Didn't I? Did I? No, not really. I choose to leave Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I jumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book that Yuri gave me, but I have a feeling I'm a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening to Shadi's conversation with Monica. We're probably going to seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone that what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and too intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need to a way to showing that to everyone. Something that speaks their creative mind. That doesn't solve the problem though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place. It's a literature event. So the more important to figure out what show up is in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do a thing to speak their creative minds. What's this? Saudi is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh? That's a good point. In any case, do you think we could have it'll do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Aha, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. You're so right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't what you were why you were suggesting it. Cupcakes speak to the creative and to my tummy. Cupcake, yes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things that make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder why it would be like it is the world. See the world through her eyes. Ah! Open my eyes to find Sayori's face. Filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have to spend less time for anime, you know. Never. I refuse. You'll never get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder and see if Monica overheard. It's true enough, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori. It's written all over you. Eh? Sayori glances around herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look at your hair. It's sticking out all around here. Ah! I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's no more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe that stain off with my finger, but nobody would even notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even have your blazer button up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. It's just so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking it's weird to have a friend who does these kind of things. Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one hard to close? The struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did. It did when I bought it. Have you ever buttoned If you ever buttoned it up, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't even fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boo's good. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, it looks so much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Saudi's blazer button up like this? That, but it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Saudi hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew, that's so much better. Saudi puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, he wouldn't let you do things like this. And if you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So why I'm keeping it unbuttoned? Stop saying all these embarrassing things. I don't say anything embarrassing. Oh, jeez. Well, anyway. Just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are taking better care of each other than we were taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. So maybe you should try and wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking this time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we go share the poems we wrote? No. Yay, Lucian asks. I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots to retrieve the poem. Alright guys, this is going to actually wrap up the stream.